Here at Mike for Spokane, we take the interaction of government and citizens very serious. We think this is very important. We think civics, especially in Spokane, is a very important aspect to the quality of lives of individuals and the potential for any individual to prosper, to make their lives better. And government can aid in that, or it can obstruct in that. And more often than not, the policies and regulations of government become so excessive, they tend to impede prosperity and liberty. Mike for Spokane takes individual liberty very important. It's in our Constitution. All of our elected officials are sworn to uphold the Constitution, and their job is to really defend us from excessive government. I feel a lot of our elected officials forget this, and they think they're supposed to be our moral conscience, or they're supposed to, they think they're more of a king possibly than an elected representative under a constitutional republic. Politics is the business of, anymore, even in Spokane, but nationally and statewide, is the business of blue versus red, or these political factions that raise quite a bit of money. The business of running campaigns and the business of running government is very, very lucrative for some people. I encourage individual citizens to take an interest in their government, and I can appreciate how difficult it is to stay up on government. It's all virtually impossible. Well, that's why I recommend certain sources of information, and I share things on Mike for Spokane that I think not just the citizens, but the other elected officials, other people that would be mayor of Spokane, should really consider, and thoughtful consideration about what is best for the citizens of Spokane. How do we get the best value for the money we spend? How do we enhance the freedoms of the individuals to live their lives as they see fit? One source of information that I want to recommend to the citizens of Spokane would be Reason. Reason magazine, reason.com. They are a libertarian bent. They're not really blue or red, but Reason in your assessments of the proper role of government is important. And recently I had the opportunity to watch a video interview that involved former Governor Mitch Danels. Mr. Daniels is now president of Purdue University. He was governor of Indiana for 2 terms, 8 years, and then he elected, instead of going further on, he went, stepped out of public life and quasi-public life, and now he's the president of Purdue. I'm sharing this video with Mitch Danels because the successes he had as governor and how he got good value and how he was able to make the left and the right somewhat happy with his administration. He's one of the most successful governors in recent history. I think both the Democrats and the Republicans would agree. So I encourage you to watch this video. And if you are running for mayor or elected, you end up being mayor of Spokane, or you end up being a city council member in the city of Spokane, I think inviting Mitch Danels to Spokane to get his insights and comments on what would be good for Spokane would be information that would be beneficial to us all, because the man had success, he furthered liberty, he gave good value for his constituents, and that's a model that I want to see in Spokane local government as well. I want to pay less, I want to get more, and I want more freedom. And anybody that can do that, from the left to the right, are someone that I think we should all look at closely to and listen to thoughtfully. No one's compelled to believe one way or another, but I believe it would be in the best interest of the citizens of Spokane to maybe broaden their horizons a little bit and the sources of information and opinion that they consume. So thank you for considering Mitch Danel and the interview with Reason.com, and I encourage you maybe to follow both of these, the former governor and Reason.com, because I think it's beneficial to you and your perspective of civics and the role of government in our lives. Thank you.